grew up in North Carolina, and all right. When I was in the third grade, I made it that far. When I was in the third grade, we used to get this weekly reader. Remember weekly readers? You get them in grade school. And it had a story in there about a kid that was growing up in the highlands of Peru and Bolivia, hanging out with llamas and alpacas and climbing around the ruins all day. And I thought, man, that's for me. So I asked him at the elementary school, I said, I'd like to go to Cusco, like transfer down to Cusco. And they laughed at me, and so really it was a dream deferred for a number of years, but I just became more and more passionate about it as time went on. I don't know why, but I'm still passionate about that. After 150 trips over 30 years, I'm still passionate about it. So when I got done with school at the University of North Carolina, I had a degree in environmental studies, and the only asset I had was my car. So I knew that I had to get to South America and find lost cities of gold and Inca treasure. So I sold my car, I bought a ticket to Ecuador, then got a bus down into Peru, and after being there a couple of weeks, I hadn't really found a lot of lost cities of gold or Inca treasure. And so I bought some handful of handicrafts and artisanias and brought that back and sold it and had enough money for another ticket. So I knew it was going to work. And so I continued to go back, and so that developed that kind of handicraft business to support my avocation. And eventually we got into some digs up on the north coast of Peru, the Chimu Moche digs, which is pre-Inca civilization. And so then I was trading in pre-Columbian artifacts and things like that, and eventually migrated over into Brazil with a lot of gemstones and minerals, and down into Uruguay with some leather goods, and Argentina. And so, I was just, as an entrepreneur, I was just really, just going for my passion and then finding a way, to make a living. And of course, you had to come back with something of value, because I came back sometimes with things that people didn't recognize as much value in it as I did. And so I was very fortunate to, find enough treasure along the trail, to keep the journey going.